Okay, Wolfpack Tuesday WOD Talk. Hope you guys had a great Halloween. Ate some candy, dressed up. Had a fantastic Monday evening. We're going to do Tuesday's WOD. Little different setup. Got some technical movements here. A little bit of gymnastics volume work. There will be a lot of opportunities to scale today, so don't worry about it. We'll go over all the options because everybody's kind of going to be across the board on this Tuesday workout. So another EMOM, 12 minutes. It's basically a minute on, minute off. Minute on, minute off. So we're just working on volume on handstand push-ups and working on some more pressing volume just with some regular push-ups. So it's a really good opportunity to get some good volume in today, some good practice if we're working on handstand push-ups. And if we're proficient in the handstand push-up, obviously you can push the pedal on this and really get some good shoulder endurance work going. So what is this, 4 sets each? We want to pick a movement for both of these, or we want to scale the movement accordingly to where we can work for probably primarily most of this minute. Since we are coming off of these rest periods, we should feel a little bit fresher. Obviously going forward through the EMOM, and there's going to be more fatigue, right? Form's going to break down, shoulders are going to burn out. But to start, whatever movement we choose for our handstand push-ups, or if we need to scale with an ab mat or some form or fashion, we want to try to make sure that whatever we're doing, we're able to get probably a minimum of 10, if not more than that. I would assume if people are decent with the handstand push-ups, to get up to the wall, you do a set, 10, whatever. Come off the wall, you probably have time to go back up for 1, maybe 2 sets, or two more sets, so 3 total. So we kind of want to plan our movement based around that. We're working on some good handstand push-up volume, okay? Clearly, as the EMOM goes on, like I said, more fatigue will set in. So if we are doing handstand push-ups, really have to utilize that kip motion, right? A lot of times we do these EMOMs, or we do these handstand push-up volume sets for you to focus on utilizing as much of your body and as much of your kip as you can in the handstand push-up, right? You can press for only so long, and then once that once the shoulders go, you really have to rely on that full kip. So big knee to the chest, and then as soon as those knees hit the chest, we need to explode those heels to the ceiling. Try to drive yourself off the mat with your legs. And then as you start, try to push the least amount possible with your arms. Clearly, push-ups are going to be pushing with all of your arms. So try to use as much of your kip as possible. That way, we're learning to be more efficient with the kip. Our body's getting used to being more aggressive with the kip, hence getting better at handstand push-ups or being able to withstand them longer. Okay, good scales for this tomorrow. Since we have kind of a strict pushing movement here, would be some kind of dynamic press overhead. Could be a barbell push press, could be dumbbell push press, but I would probably use a little bit more of your entire body as a unit for this one, since again we have like kind of the strict strength working down here. Plus it'll help you get a little bit more volume up here. So some kind of push press, push jerk overhead, or you can do a mixture between, you do an unbroken set of push press with the dumbbells, right, 10 or 12, whatever, and then you spend the rest of the time kicked up into a handstand, do a little handstand hold. So there's a lot of different options here. If we can get upside down in some form or fashion, that would be ideal, but I'd probably do your pressing first and then your handstand holds second, unless you want to add a little bit of variance to make this very hard. Do like a 30-second handstand hold and then try to do push press where you have to use your legs. That too. So rest, and then the push-ups, obviously we preach on this every time we do push-ups because for some reason it's impossible to get good form push-ups into everybody's brain. So please take this as an opportunity to really improve your push-up pattern. It helps your burpees, it helps your handstand push-ups, it helps everything overhead. Full range of motion, right? Elbows at a good angle all the way, chest to the floor. Lock those arms all the way out. If we're not the best at push-ups, ask a coach how to show you how to do a banded push-up. For a lot of the people in my classes, I've shown you the banded push-up, and you can keep your body nice and hollow, good position, and go all the way down, all the way up. A lot better than knee push-ups in my opinion, because you can work the whole body as a unit, okay? And you're just going to work on max reps, rest, max reps, rest on that, okay? And the Metcon's a little different, just kind of some jump rope practice and then some gymnastics practice on our hands. So you got 5 rounds, 50 double unders, and 5 wall walks. This will be 100 singles for those doing singles, and then you're going to do 3 rounds of a 200-meter run. And I know this is a very daunting movement here at the end, handstand walks. I know there's a lot of people who do have handstand walks, and there will be handstand walks in the Nightmare Before Christmas competition, so I wanted to kind of start adding those in. So we'll start with the first part, and we'll go over the second part. So excuse me, time frames, we're looking for these double unders, right? 50 should be no more than 45 seconds to a minute. If you're good with the double unders, you do 50 unbroken, it's going to be around 30 seconds. So it gives you couple breaks in there, 45 seconds to a minute maximum. We don't want to be spending the whole workout on the double unders again. They're just kind of there to add a little bit of fatigue and then break up the wall walks a little bit. So this will primarily be a wall walk workout for those who are decent with the jump rope, because these are going to take probably longer than the double unders. So we want to spend less time on the dubs so we have more time for the wall walks. Okay, this, and then if I had to give you a time domain for this, a minute or less on the wall walks. That's one every 15 to 20 seconds. I know that's pretty fast, but in the beginning we should be able to achieve that. And then as the rounds go on, if there's fatigue, it can get a little bit slower. But anytime we do wall walks, it's best to try to do them as quick as you can to start. Get through 3 really fast reps, and then you just chip away at the last 2. That's usually the best way to do it. Once you're ready to go, get up the wall, get down, rest on the floor, right? We want to spend the least amount of time upside down on our hands, okay? Second part, 3 rounds for the run. And then the scale for the handstand walk can be a lot of different things, right? We could do more wall walks if you wanted to. Okay, you could do another round of 5 wall walks. I assume most people aren't going to want to do that. So you've got a couple different choices. We've got heavy kettlebell overhead walks for 50 feet. Okay, you could do bear crawls. You could do a handstand hold. You could do taps, shoulder taps, right? You could do, if somebody was walking 25 feet, probably be, 10 to 12 potential like hand movements. So you could get up on the wall, you could do 20 shoulder taps alternating, right? And count that as your handstand walk. So there's a lot of different methods to scale this movement. So get with your coach if you're not going to be doing handstand walks, and we can provide a solution or a best movement for you to maybe potentially get you 2 handstand walks. So usually shoulder taps are the best way to go. But anyways, I rambled for almost 7 minutes. Holy crap, have a great Tuesday. Bye.